It was pretty slow earlier on, Gerrard. Are things picking up?
Well, there are people around, but it's certainly not picking up for everyone. You heard there that places are free to open. Imagine trying to open this place. We're in the Pyramid Art Gallery, nationally known for its glass works, but you can't socially distance here. You can't come in and buy an expensive piece of artwork, at least not safely. In fact, it's so bad, I'm just going to have to ask the cameraman to step back so that we can maintain 2 metres social distance. I've had to put the owner outside so that we can interview him safely. This shop is not going to open now because of that problem. Terry Brett is the owner. Terry, what have you kind of come to decide in terms of when you can open?
Well, I haven't really seriously thought about opening because of the difficulties. We do a lot of jewellery. Sometimes people are spending 40 minutes or so looking at jewellery, trying it on. And I've come to the conclusion that my staff are better off at home. I collect the furlough money. I man the shop myself, but I'll only be selling by appointment.
So that furlough scheme is going to be winding down. Eventually you're going to be having to pay more of your staff's wages. The government can't pay forever. There comes a crunch point at which you have to decide, do I open or do I shut for good?
It's difficult, and I hope that the landlord, who is the National Trust, will be kind on the rent when we hit that point. I'm paying rent at the moment. We had the grant, which has been very helpful. I can do a certain amount of work online. We've been selling items, and that's keeping me busy. It doesn't pay for a business to run, so it is a problem ahead.
And when you look around behind you, we can see there are very few shoppers. There are people wandering around. Most of the shops are shut. In fact, all of the shops I can see standing here are shut, apart from one behind you. Every other shop closed. That's not really the message that the government wants to get out. It wants to say Britain's open for business.
Yeah, we're not going to fill this up with tourists like we normally do in summer. This would normally be rammed with people from now until the end of August.
So what has to change?
I would like to see an initiative to persuade landlords to lower the rent, and then we can take a more chilled approach to it, and we can just do the business as it comes.
Terry, thank you very much indeed. Rent. This is Stonegate we're on. Some of the highest rent in the country charged on some of the shops down here. And that is going to be an issue, as you just heard from Terry. I think that we're going to hear more and more of shops that are just getting by, that are thinking of opening, that are hoping they're going to get enough footfall. It's the rent that potentially is going to kill some of those off.
So there is a glimmer of hope for some retailers today, but there's more gloom this lunchtime as the building